How we doing, guys? It's Luke here for SimBoxx. We're down at the launch press conference ahead of Jack Catterall versus Harlem Eubank. Goes down July 5th. We'd like to be joined by Nigel Travus. Nigel, a big fight for Jack and one that he needs coming off that back of the loss to Arnold Barboza. How's he been looking in the gym since that loss and the mindset and recovering from defeat?
He's Jack's as professional a fighter as you could possibly wish for. So he does things professionally completely. So after his defeat, he took himself away, rested, and then took himself out to America because I said the legends of the fire of going and actually competing with the best, some of the best in the world. So taking yourself out your comfort zone is what you need to do. Sometimes you need to look at yourself. As a coaching team, we need to look at ourselves and make sure we're doing the best thing. Jack's certainly done that, but it's just words now. It's just words us saying he's refreshed, he's ready to go. He's been in camp and I'm not a camp kind of person. I don't talk about camp because the kid's just doing the job. He should be boxing, he should be fighting, he should be training, and that's what he's doing. So he had a bit of time off because he needed that time because he had so many back-to-back camps, back-to-back training schedules element. But he's in a fantastic place, and I only see victory against Harlem Eubank.
In terms of the move to 147, was that always the plan for his next fight, or was that because this opportunity arose against Harlem?
Never a plan, opportunity. You can still make 140 quite comfortably, or as comfortable as anyone can. So he's in a very fortunate position where I believe he's good enough, strong enough to go up to 147 and then go down to 140 if necessary. But so we were offered the fight and we were thinking it was 140. I don't know how many times Harlem's gone to 140. I don't think many, but he's predominantly a 1.7 fighter. So when he was offered it, Jack, again, there was no questions. He said yeah, and I heard many other commentators saying that Jack has got it all to lose. And really, I suppose that's the truth. Jack's fought at the highest level, far higher than Harlem, and Harlem's unknown. So he's just trying to switch places with him, and I get that from Harlem's point of view, and that's why we're preparing diligently, and Jack Catterall will be ready.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of Harlem Eubank and where he may or may not be at in his career, I've heard Sam Jones in other interviews say that at first when he got the phone call from Jamie Conlon and Team Eubank, that it might have been for a fight with Conor Walker, that he was surprised that he was looking for a fight with Jack Catterall. Was you taken aback by the fact that Harlem Eubank Jack Catterall was a fight? Do you think it's a jump up in levels too quick for Harlem?
Well, listen, that's not for me to. Again, I'm not. And again, I'll give Charlie. I know Charlie well. Charlie respects the training people, or his team. They're good people. I've got no problems with Harlem Eubank. And again, and I think you saw it there on the press conference. There's no smack talk. There's no silly words. They don't need grudge. If they've decided that he's ready, and that's for them to decide. I just believe that Jack Catterall is one of the best light welterweights in the world, and for me the solitary loss against Arnold Barboza was again very very difficult to take because I believe that there was a bit of bad officiating in the ring when he got knocked over by Jack. But listen, this is all whys and wherefores. It's all history now. So Jack Catterall is where he is. He's had 2 defeats apparently. One against Josh Taylor, which will remain unsaid. But it is what it is. He's now in a position where he's got to change things up and go again. So and he will. We're praying for the best possible Harlem Eubank, and I believe that Jack will do what he does and do what he's meant to do, and that's beat Harlem Eubank.